Yeah, I think at this point, it is safe to ask the Nigerian federal government under the leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I'm going to direct this question to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the President of the Nigerian Senate, and to the Speaker, Federal House of Representatives, all in Abuja. What was Nigerian military aircraft and 11 personnel doing in Burkina Faso airspace? Nigerians are demanding to know now, because I can't see a reason why 11 innocent citizens of Nigeria who maybe were just merely carrying out orders will be languishing in Burkina Faso for a crime they know nothing about. Yes, they are soldiers, they are meant to obey orders. Now you've gotten them into some mess. For days now, they are there. And from the rumors flying around, if they are found guilty of what Burkina Faso is holding them for, they might spend life imprisonment over there. People's family members, people's husbands, people's children. It doesn't make sense. I've said it before that if Bola Ahmed Tinubu do not become the instrument being used by France and Emmanuel Macron to put Nigeria into serious trouble, Nigerians will not wake up to know that they are in a deep mess. They've taken the madness now outside of Nigeria. You have taken it outside. How on earth is this happening? What level of madness is this? 11 personnel. I don't want to talk about the stupid aircraft. Burkina Faso can have the aircraft and add it to their own if they care. That is if the aircraft is even functioning properly. Now, the most embarrassing part is Nigerian government has the effort to lie that they were en route to Portugal and that the military aircraft developed fought and have to have an emergency landing in Burkina Faso. When you know that the relationship between this country at the moment is very slim, very, very slim. Nigerian government under Tinubu, Akpabio, and Tajuddin, the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Rep, where have you sent our men to? What was the aircraft? What was the mission in Burkina Faso? Tell us, because Portugal has obviously denied knowledge. That is where it becomes very embarrassing. They've denied knowledge that they were not expecting any aircraft of that sort, which means this aircraft was heading somewhere on a negative agenda. Nigeria, Tinubu, Akpabio, Tajuddin Abbas, you could not solve the security crisis in Nigeria. But Emmanuel Macron and France are pushing you guys here and there. See, my fellow Nigerians, you see what it takes to have vegetables, to have dummies, to have robots as leaders. This is what you get. 44 years old boy as president of France is using a 80-something years old Tinubu and Akpabio and co pushing them on. You see, if Nigeria have a national assembly that functions, if Nigeria have a senate, we will not got into this mess. This ought not to have happened in the first place. We have no business with Burkina Faso. The intervention in Benin is none of our business. But this is where we are because we don't have a senate. And in the midst of those 109 senates, senators, one of them is saying this trash. Just listen to what a Nigerian senator who has contributed to the mess we are into saying. Senator Arinze urges military action against Burkina Faso. Senator Arinze, I mean, the man I'm just displaying the photo now, is urging Nigerian government to use military action against Burkina Faso. I think Nigeria is still assuming to be the giants they used to call them. And you are looking at Burkina Faso of today like a country your military can run over. You want to judge them by size. The man then is a soldier. The head of Burkina Faso now is a soldier. He knows what it means to fight war. He knows what it requires, how a country needs to prepare. His relationship with Vladimir Putin recently is not to exchange just pleasantries. You get the point now. So if you like, dare yourself. And if you want to judge Burkina Faso by their size, maybe by the landmass, you will have to remember that Germany is not big. France is not big. All those superior countries, apart from the United States, Russia, and China, others are not big, but their military strength, their military might, you can't dare. North Korea. These are small nations, but when it comes to military might, equipment, you don't go there. What does Nigeria have? Aircraft that doesn't function. Because you're able to bomb Cotonou. Aircraft that cannot fight Boko Haram. You are urging Nigeria to use military. Wait, by the way, do you even oppress people? You violated their airspace. and you are urging military. This Senator Arinze, are you okay? See, what Nigeria should be doing now is to tell Tinubu, first and foremost, confess your mission, confess your agenda. Then what were you going for? Then when you now confess, we'll now look for how we can get world leaders. Maybe some of those world leaders that Captain Traore can listen to go and beg him to free our innocent soldiers. They were barely on an errand. You get the point? I feel for their family. What if they tried them and found them guilty? Life imprisonment in another man's land. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. They doesn't deserve that. That shouldn't be what they gain by joining the Nigerian soldier. You get the point now? So please, I don't know what people think about this, but it's not making any sense anymore. It is obvious that Nigeria has messed up. Tinubu's leadership will get us into further trouble. For our soldiers to still be detained, the aircraft to still be on detention till now, meaning something is cooking. Why do they have to lie that they were en route to Portugal, which was a lie? Everything lie. And that lies already means that Nigerian government and Tinubu is guilty. They deliberately violated Burkina Faso space with a negative agenda, and our 11 men may just have paid for that with their life. Let Tinubu try the military. Let him try the military action, and let's see. But don't bring war to Nigeria, Tinubu, because your children are well protected. They will not be in the country. The children of Akpabio will not be here. The children of Tanjuddin Abbas will not be here. So don't invite war to those of us that have nowhere to run to. The problem you cause, you will face it yourself. Because this is getting really angry. Nigeria have crisis and the government has been dumped. Now, France is using you to go and trespass a hostile and enemy territory. See, I don't know. This is getting me angry. And if as a Nigerian, you are not angry about this, then you are a non-living thing. Odalu says so. And as for those sane and well-thinking Nigerian, what do you think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinion. Please do well to help me share this video. Thank you.